Welcome to Own Your Words. Under the table. Idiom, meaning with examples. Meaning. 1. If something is done under the table, it is a secret, hidden action. 2. Anything that happens under the table is taking place secretly, like under the table payments that are illegal. 3. Money that is paid under the table is paid secretly, and illegally. 4. Drunk, intoxicated. 5. Literal meaning, below the table. Examples. 1. Because I get paid under the table, no taxes come out of my paycheck. 2. Unfortunately, politicians sometimes award under the table contracts to companies. 3. The mayor was recently convicted of awarding construction contracts under the table. 4. Do you remember last night at the bar at all? You were really under the table. 5. His hand found hers under the table and he laced his fingers through hers. 6. When Alex didn't respond, Carmen nudged his foot under the table with hers. 7. Carmen sought and found Alondra's hand under the table and gave it a gentle. 8. Through friends, he found an under the table job at a warehouse. 9. We intend to expose the under the table deals perpetrated by these Vegas hotels. 10. If you want to get a good apartment, you may have to give the manager some money under the table. 11. It's no longer enough to sit idle while under the table deals, extortion, or bribery persist. Under wraps. Idiom, meaning with examples. Meaning. 1. If you keep something under wraps, you keep it secret, often, until you are ready to announce it at some time in the future. 2. Known to only a few people, secret. 3. In secrecy or in hiding. Examples. 1. You can never keep a launch as big as ours, completely under wraps. 2. They knew that the nation's safety depended on keeping some things under wraps. 3. Disney and Lucasfilm have kept details about Star Wars: The Force Awakens heavily under wraps. 4. Those who learned about Mr. Feeney's role were requested to keep it under wraps. 5. The bids were submitted in May, and were meant to have been kept under wraps until October. 6. This rather romantic background was kept virtually under wraps in my childhood. 7. Until then they had gone to great lengths to keep the relationship under wraps. 8. You could keep that under wraps, in the days when talk pieces were unsigned. 9. If she wants me to respect this guy, she should have kept that detail under wraps. 10. The exact running order and itinerary will be kept under wraps until the audience arrives. 11. Senior state police authorities say, the report will remain under wraps while they investigate. Up a or the creek. Idiom, meaning with examples. Meaning. 1. If someone is up the creek, they are in a bad, or difficult situation, or are wrong in some way. You can also say that someone is up the creek without a paddle. 2. In trouble or a difficult situation. 3. In a challenging or troubled situation, especially one that cannot be easily resolved. 4. To be in a very difficult situation. Examples. 1. Don't hesitate to call if you're ever up a creek, John. I'm happy to help. 2. I'm up the creek. My credit card bill is due in 2 days, but I don't get paid until next week. 3. Shoot, I'm up a creek. My checking account is overdrawn, and I need to pay rent. 4. You're always up a creek without a paddle. You'll have to ask someone else for help this time. 5. I have no savings, so if I get fired from my job, I'll be up the creek without a paddle. 6. Shouldn't we stop for gas? We'll be up a creek if the car dies on that desolate road ahead. 7. He doesn't have a computer, and without the library he would be up a creek. 8. If we lose another player through injury, we're basically up the creek. 9. The company's recent collapse has left their pension fund members up the creek. 10. With no savings, being fired will leave me up the creek without a paddle. 11. If we don't stop for gas, we might find ourselves up the creek, without a paddle if the car were to die. Up in the air. Idiom, meaning with examples. Meaning. 1. If a matter is up in the air, it is uncertain, often because other matters have to be decided first. 2. If you say that a decision, or a situation is up in the air, you mean that it has not yet been completely settled or planned. 3. Is up in the air, no decision has been made about it yet. 4. Uncertain or unresolved, often because other matters have to be decided first. Examples. 1. They still haven't said if I've got the job, it's all up in the air at the moment. 2. With his contract expiring during the summer, the defender's future is up in the air. 3. She felt glad, it was so comforting to be touching the ground, not to be up in the air anymore. 4. Our plans for the summer holiday are still up in the air, because vacation request hasn't approved. 5. Everything is still up in the air, until we finalize a budget for the conference. 6. Have you hired someone yet, or is the job description for the position still up in the air? 7. Is the parking situation still up in the air, or were we able to get a guest pass? 8. At the moment, the fate of the Hungarian people is still up in the air. 9. I have no idea who will be coming to dinner next week. The guest list is still up in the air, until we figure out who will be in town. 10. I might be going on a training course next week, but it's still up in the air. Up to one's neck. Idiom, meaning with examples. Meaning. 1. If you say that someone is in some sort of trouble, or criminal activity up to their neck, you mean that they are deeply involved in it. 2. Having too much of something, overwhelmed by an excessive amount of something. 3. Extremely busy, having many pressing obligations, distractions, etc. consuming one's time. 4. If you say I'm up to my neck in something, you're really busy and maybe even overwhelmed. Examples. 1. I'm still unpacking my new house, so I'm just up to my neck in boxes. 2. If any of my guys get hurt at the construction site, I'll be up to my neck in paperwork. 3. There's no way I can take a vacation right now, I'm up to my eyes in work at the moment. 4. The black market was flourishing, everybody was corrupt, in it up to their necks. 5. I'm up to my neck in work this week. Let's get together next Wednesday. 6. I'm very tired because I'm up to my neck in housework today. I hired a maid to help me. 7. Everything's a part of the whole system, and I'm in that up to my neck, you know I am. 8. I was really up to my neck in work today, I couldn't get away from the office till 6:30. 9. The water is nearly above my waist now, and soon it will be up to my neck. 10. I'm sorry but I won't be able to help translate your paper. I'm up to my neck in work right now. 11. I'm wading up to my neck in Latin, and the next monthly quiz is certain to drown me. If you like the video, please hit the like button. Also, subscribe to the channel for more videos. Meanings, and examples are available in video description.